Hey, hi guys, welcome on board. This is another wonderful episode of the Football Yarn Podcast, episode 22. And today we've got a lot of talking points from all that is happening in the FIFA Club World Cup to the transfer Tinder to track or sell. And this segment promises to be all about the fans, feedbacks from you guys, and we'll be making sure you're part of this conversation. On that wonderful note, we welcome you to Football Yarn once again. Lekon, how you doing? Idris, how you doing? AY, so good to have you on board.
Oh, it's good to be here again.
It's good to be alive.
Yes, sir. It's good to be alive.
All right, guys, it's good to be here again. It's a beautiful Friday, and when it is Friday, you know what Friday is all about.
Thank God
It's about to talk about football, and let's do this, guys.
All right, quickly, let's get to it. I want to talk about the FIFA Club World Cup. We've had a lot of talking points concerning it, but let's even look at it. Has it even lived up to the hype?
Actually, it hasn't lived up to the hype, but I understand that it's a new format, and there'll be a lot of changes. There'll be a lot of new faces, and there'll be a lot of things you are not used to. So I feel like when we get to the knockout phases, people will be much more interested in it. And if you want to look at it, it has actually improved. If you're considering how it first started, for the first game, and we saw yesterday that PSG, it was early hours of this morning.
Yeah,
PSG lost to Botafogo by a goal to nothing. So that's one of the surprises of the football. So I feel like when we get to the knockout phases, we'll be seeing a lot of surprises, and people will get used to it.
Well, this is a new format and it's a new beginning. So let's just see how it goes. But as I said earlier, maybe when it gets to the knockout stage,
But at the same
maybe
time,
it will
I would
change.
say it's not boring and it's boring at the same time. There are some few matches that people will turn on for. There are some other matches people won't come. But at the end of the day, it's still the fans that makes football effort. So it's just still the same thing. So we'll see how it turns out, Shall. Let's get to the knockout stage and we'll see how everything plays out.
I remember before me and AY and Lekon got into the studio, we're talking about the FIFA Club World Cup memories, and we're talking about so I'm going to ask the guys, let's talk the history first. Do you guys remember any Club World Cup moment that give you true football goosebumps? I remember AY giving me gist about, was it not Corinthians against Chelsea?
Corinthians versus Chelsea, when Chelsea lost to Corinthians.
And was talking about how good the Corinthians side.
That team was very good. One of the best teams in the world at that time. And Chelsea just won the
Champions League.
And it looked like Chelsea were going to bleach through Corinthians, but it was not actually what happened in that final.
I guess no one saw that coming as well.
Yeah, of course, no one did, because when you consider, when you look at that Chelsea team, Chelsea pulled a lot of surprises in that season, from the comeback against Napoli to the comeback in the final to the comeback before the final. They had to come back from 2 goals to nothing to to beat Barca 3-2 on aggregate, and went to the Allianz Arena to beat Bayern on penalties after Bayern went ahead and Drogba equalized it. So they were full of surprises that season. But going into that FIFA World Cup, when they lost to Corinthians, it was one of the most beautiful moments for the Corinthians, because they won after they beat Chelsea in that final. They won it the second time.
Yeah.
Because when the FIFA Club World Cup started in 2000, they were the first team that won it. And winning it again was one of those
quickly picking it from there. Let me quickly come to Lekon. Just like as we're talking about that memories, do clubs from Africa, Asia, or CONCACAF, realistically stand a chance, to win this competition this time, or it's just a European procession every time?
I think they call it World FIFA Club for a reason. I think if they don't stand a chance, they will leave it at Europe. I think everyone stands a chance. You can see them the life of it's not Ali starting tall with Real Madrid. You understand?
Ali Howe, yeah.
Yeah, Ali Howe. So other clubs too standing tall with them. So I think everybody.
Look, someone said something online. I don't know. probably if I'm going to allow Idris to to come up here, is this 32 teams Club World Cup in 2025 a smart revolution? I quite agree with the school of thought that it's just a FIFA trying to milk more money. What do you guys see about this?
If you look at the way the clubs are playing, like FIFA will always keep trying to like make more money, make everything. It's still football. It's still money at the end of the day. But as we're talking about this revolution, as we're talking about this revolution, let's just see how it turns out, honestly speaking, yeah? I don't really have much to say about that. Let's just see how FIFA does their thing and everything will be good.
Yeah, for me, it actually makes a lot of sense because what the FIFA World Cup used to be, teams coming from Europe would join them in the semi-finals and then go to the finals. But now it gives everybody a fair chance. Now you have to start from the group stages where every other teams from different continents, started from. So it's not like teams coming from Europe just going to the semi-finals and finals and boom, they are champions. Now we have to start from. We have to watch them from the group stages. Yeah. And now there'll be a lot of surprises, right? If you look at the PSG team, I can't remember the last time they lost a game. A game like a very important game like that. That's one of those moments that defines football. So it's actually a good thing. The financial aspect, it doesn't make money for just FIFA alone. It gives the other teams much more revenue and gives them much more popularity.
Yeah.
Because now I'm not sure.
I think some players are even trying to sell themselves at this point.
You get to see the players that prior to this time.
Yeah.
It would have been only Real Madrid in the FIFA Club World Cup. Now you get to see some other players, and those players get to play in different countries. And it used in this time it used to be the preseason period. Now we get to see a different competition. It looks like the preseason, but at the same time there's a trophy involved. So it's like football non-stop.
Please let's go to you on 120 seconds as we round up FIFA World Cup talk. What's your take on what's your take on the FIFA World Cup club? No, because I know Lekon, I've been looking at Lekon and I just quite felt
has been lazy.
Yes, so you might just have something. If he's less interested, then it's what.
I don't see. I'm less interested. Yes, that's correct. That's accurate. I think comparing this, I can compare FIFA World Cup to Unity Cup. I think African this thing are just trying to do. African when they are talking about Unity Cup, I think the Nigeria, all of them, they are trying to make money. You understand? So same thing as FIFA World Cup. I don't see anything they are doing now. It's boring. It's not. I don't even find it interesting. That's the point. And this thing is for money. They're using it to make money. At the end of the day, everybody.
But don't you think football is all about money?
No, I know it's all about money, but I'm just saying that this thing is not interesting. To me, I don't see any interest in it. I don't find it interesting. Maybe maybe when it gets to the semi-final, it will be interesting. But now they are playing, they are beating each other 10-0. 10-0. By Bayern.
But I feel like...
Guys, let me ask you this question. If your club had to choose between winning the Club World Cup or reaching the UCL final, which one would you choose? Without thinking twice.
Reaching the UCL final now. I'm not winning it.
Yes.
You just get there.
Yes, reaching the UCL.
What's the essence of getting to the UCL?
Reaching the UCL final, not winning it.
FIFA Club World Cup.
And FIFA World Cup.
All the way.
No, I wouldn't that. They will get to the UCL final, but they will not win it.
Yes.
What's the essence of that?
Why are you even asking that question?
I would pick June to the final at least. I go make more in my club reach final.
No,
I will choose FIFA World Cup.
Because what it essence of, because in 20 years nobody will remember you got to the final.
Actually,
I mean there's no
we can never remember Aston getting to the final.
Let's get to the final.
But in 2 weeks, there's no one that's going to remember that you win the FIFA Club World Cup.
Actually,
it is only in 50 years they'll remember because your name is already casted in stone.
That means in 60 years they will still remember that we played the UCL final.
Are you kidding?
At least you remember Arsenal played UCL final against Barcelona.
That's where you're going.
When you remember such thing, it comes with pain. doesn't it?
It does.
Whenever Arsenal got to the final, what happened? They lost. It comes with pain. But when you win the FIFA Club World, when you remember you won 20
I started
years
from the
ago.
group stage.
But
and
look,
I
you just
won.
got the FIFA World Cup.
There's a
But
difference.
Lekon just called the FIFA Club World Cup a Unity Cup.
But the truth
He just compared it to a Unity Cup.
It happens like that. Like when a competition is first introduced, the vibes is not there, and I don't blame FIFA. I really don't want to blame the competition itself, but because if the competition was played in Europe,
It will be different.
the vibe would have been different.
Yeah.
It's in America, and America is not known
The
for
weather
football.
alone is something alone.
It's not
The
known
weather
for
alone
football,
is
and the players
crazy.
have been complaining about the weather.
Yeah.
It's too hot, and there's
It's too cold.
it's-
Guys, it's all so different.
so far so good. They've been going on water breaks.
Yeah.
So
All right, guys, enough of the FIFA World Cup. Let's leave it to the fans so you can share your comments or we'll be
FIFA World
waiting.
Cup is Unity Cup.
But look on here, you see the back. Maybe we move.
No, man.
All right, let's say you are the sporting director of your club. Which one player on the market today are you breaking the bank for? And which one are you blocking the scout number over? But scouts must not see this one to even sign this one.
Who
Gang.
go first?
Let on go first.
Why you know
Which one you
Go first now.
Why go first?
Oh, man, you go first.
For me, I don't like to talk too much about transfers because it's just unnecessary headaches. But for the sake of it, because you asked,
Yeah.
yes. Now at the end of the day, I'm not the one bargaining or trying to make the transfer happen. It still boils down to the club. But for the sake of for the sake of football and for the sake of the for the sake of the question being asked of me, for Man United, it's hard because United need about, to factor, United need about 4 players, 4 to 5 players, because you have to change the goalkeeping department. United need, because according to reports, it has been reported that United are interested in
Aston Villa goalkeeper.
Emi Martinez.
Yeah, I saw it.
So of course Emi Martinez for me in goal and
Now one they talk.
Mbumo. No, I said it now that United would.
No,
need about
just
45
go ahead. Just go ahead. You're the sporting director now. Just imagine yourself
United
now
need
as
Emi
United
Martinez.
sporting director.
Yeah, United need Emi Martinez. I feel like this defense is tight. I feel like Lisandro will be back from injuries and some other players will be back from injuries. So the defense has enough bodies. It's not a priority. In midfield, United need someone who can dictate play in a mode of Toni Kroos. That's hard. That's hard, bro. That's hard. United in the midfield, but I don't, no name is coming into my head right now. But for the forward, of course, United have gotten Cunha. United need Mbomo.
Bomo is actually very
It's a make or break.
Yeah.
They need an Mbomo. They need a striker. I'll go for Gyökeres.
Gyökeres.
Yeah, Gyökeres. Or Osimhen, but that's it up for another day. But United did.
Wait, please let me pick it up from talking about Osimhen. I want us to talk about.
Let me answer my question though.
No. We're coming back to you, Lekon.
Okay.
I'm talking about
I know how to
Osimhen.
fight
Would you spend over £100 million on Osimhen
No,
right now?
no.
Why?
I wouldn't.
Do you think it's an inflated value?
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Yes. I'll tell you something now. I always say this thing. If no player is worth 100 million, apart from Messi or Ronaldo, no other player is worth that amount. You know why I say that? If you cannot consistently give me 50 to 60 goals a season, why would I splash 100 million on you? The market is inflated. Like I said something in the last episode, I said that when you look at the total amount being splashed on players, it's not about what's being done on the pitch. It's about some things that are being done off the pitch. You look at the numbers of shirts that the players is going to sell. They look at how active the players is on social media. They look at the beauty. They look at the hairstyle. Look at every other thing except for football. So it's about the financial aspect, how much you're going to bring in as a player, more than what you're going to, going to give on the
So
pitch.
how much do you think Osimhen is worth?
Osimhen for me is not worth more than 45 million.
45 million for
Yes.
Victor Osimhen.
Yes, it's not. It's not worth more than that.
I will disagree with you on that, though.
You feel free to
I'll
do that.
disagree. I wouldn't
Feel free
say
to
yes.
do
You have a
that.
point. No player is up to 100 million. The market is inflated crazily, but come on, he has done things. I would say 45 million. I would say Osimhen should be worth around 75 for
For
me.
me, 45 million.
75.
You're free to.
And that's why I said for me.
Yeah,
because
for me, it's
if you look at
45
when he was in Napoli, he was the first one to help them carry the Scudetto in a long time. And look at Galatasaray, he has made players, even people love football again, like in the Turkish league. Like you can see people screaming Osimhen, Osimhen. It's not even about what he can sell. Osimhen is loved everywhere he
But
goes.
I said something. I said off the pitch because you're going to look. Clubs don't just splash money on players based on just numbers.
But at the end of the day, they still need the trophy. It still goes back to the trophy.
let me tell you
Listen,
something.
let me ask this. If Osimhen, if he was a Brazilian or a French, nobody's quoting nothing less than 130 million pounds on Osimhen.
Yes.
Take it or leave it.
That's not true.
Take
if it
it.
was from Brazil,
That's
Yeah.
not true.
See,
Say,
That is not true.
'Cause
That's actually not true.
This
I don't want to make this about race or about tribe or whatever. It's not true. We've seen players that, good players go for, go for what we, go for less than what we expected of them. It's not, come on now. It's not about race. Okay, let me ask you.
okay.
Let me ask you. Look at, even locally, how many shirts does Osimhen sell?
see.
Now, because if you're going to splash 100 million quid on a player, you have to start from the home front. Before Neymar left Brazil, Neymar owned Brazil. Everywhere you looked, it was Neymar.
would you rather sign Osimhen or go for another younger striker? Like Sesko
Osimhen is young. He's in his prime. He's 26.
that's what I'm putting it to you. Would you rather sign Osimhen?
I would say.
Okay, you have to ask yourself, how many strikers are on the market right now?
We have likes of Gyökeres, we have likes of Sesko.
How many? We don't have many strikers
these-
on the market. I mean,
No, there are many strikers, but they are not strikers who
How
have
many-
lived
how
up
many-
to
how many
the
stri-
name Victor Osimhen
how
has
many
created.
strikers?
Do you understand?
How many strikers do you think are on the market that clubs are looking up to sell?
Actually,
Or we should ask ourselves that is Osimhen a complete striker? Yes.
What?
Is Osimhen a one-dimensional finisher?
Wait. What do you mean by a complete striker? anyways?
He's a goal poacher. He can use his leg. He's good at leg. He's good. He can use his head as well. So we're talking about the player.
Midfield to find
Yes,
people and score.
and he has a good work rate.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I still quite felt that on the pitch, the guy is doing so well. But I quite felt that maybe there are some off the pitch, politics.
I think if
Osimhen
Osimhen is an English player,
Yeah.
or French or
Yeah, we won't be
Spanish,
having
or
this-
Spanish
we won't be
player,
having this
we won't be having
conversation.
this discussion. Wait, let me finish,
I'm
please.
not saying anything.
You want to you're about to say something.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
So because
I was just going to listen to you.
I gave you a
to
moment
you.
too. Thank you. So, what I don't know, but Osimhen, sometimes I just wish maybe I should not be born in this continent.
This part of the world.
You understand? Because we don't appreciate ourselves, we don't support ourselves, we don't do that media. That we
Yeah.
don't push our people.
Yeah, the
You
media
understand?
publicity.
You understand? So look at Grealish now. What is he playing? Is he playing what Osimhen is playing? So what they are paying for him at see what Man City paid for him. Well, now that he formed now, yeah. See, that's why I'm saying that we don't have that media to push. But see, Osimhen should never.
the system is rigged.
You understand? Osimhen should the market value of Osimhen now should be about 140. Because Osimhen,
Actually, because if you look at the likes of Lamine Yamal,
you
the
understand?
same thing.
Osimhen na common striker. Osimhen no be say that's why I say a boss striker. No be boss striker.
Yes.
If he do that boss striker too. But if they do everything, he go back, go defend, he go come fit, come play.
And
Come
we even
give
see
Messi. You understand?
He proved that.
I'm going to ask you a question.
He proved that in Galatasaray as well.
People love him.
Let me tell you.
You understand?
Let me tell you
Yeah, people
something.
love him.
Let me tell you something. Right? You said 140 million. Would you splash 140 million on a striker from Galatasaray
Why not?
That's what I'm saying now.
from the Turkish league?
Why not?
Come on now.
See,
If it's worth the hype.
And we know the reason why. We know the reason. We know the reason why. You know what?
Even currently now, Osimhen is not a Galatasaray
You know
player.
where?
Don't let us get
yes,
stuff.
no,
He was just there on loan.
He's still because after June,
June.
after June, from July, he becomes a Napoli player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You know where the market value dropped? You know where it dropped? This season, Napoli won the league.
And this season, Galatasaray to won.
Because what he did at Napoli, but you can't compare the leagues. Galatasaray is not in the top 5 leagues in the world.
But they are still playing Champions League.
They're not.
But aren't they still playing Champions
A
League?
team from Bosnia plays the Champions League.
Moving on, I don't think all these.
A team from
I don't
Bosnia
even think all
plays the
these
Champions League, plays the
odds water
qualifiers.
against Victor Osimhen. I just quite feel
It's
that.
quality. I'm asking.
If it's not some actions off the pitch, I don't know. You've
don't
said that
get me
before.
wrong. He's quality,
But currently
saying,
now,
saying
I don't think you get, and I said that if he had been, a player, a Brazil national or a France national, and just like Lekon could or an English national,
Okay, let me.
Osimhen will be worth more than that.
What if Neymar was from Nigeria? What if Neymar was from Nigeria? What if Neymar was from Nigeria? Wouldn't this scenario be different?
What I said something before we started this conversation. I said that.
Because he was talking about the market value, the hype, the hair. What if Neymar was from Nigeria?
They got Neymar even from the Brazilian.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Oscar from the Brazilian.
As Osimhen dominated Niger.
He has.
Now.
In terms of
what?
How many people do you see Osimhen's jersey on them? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Has he dominated the locals? What I'm saying is that Neymar before he left
made a
Brazil,
song after it wasn't a Victor. I've forgotten the way they sang this song, Victor Osimhen. So
Has he dominated
Nigeria?
has he dominated the country?
Dominated in what sense, Ayo? What do you mean by
In terms of shirt sales, influence, that's what I'm saying.
How many people even get Nigerian jerseys?
That's the problem.
Actually, that's why he says we're not pushing our media.
How many Nigerian internationals even play? In Nigeria,
in Nigeria and
who
Brazil.
come back to play?
In Nigeria and Brazil,
It's a different ball game entirely.
There are different things. In Nigeria, we sell out our musicians because our musicians are world. In Brazil, when it comes to Brazil team, sell out their
players.
Okay, are you saying?
Wait, let me. I'm getting somewhere.
Every country has
So
one
every
niche.
country has their own this thing that they push.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm coming. Why?
Okay.
No verse.
Okay.
So in a why? Sorry. in Nigeria, now our music they push for in Nigeria, but this guy has made names. No, if you go to any household now, nobody will. If you ask anybody, nobody will not say, I don't know this guy, Osimhen.
Yes.
Because
made a name
everybody
for
knows
himself.
Osimhen.
Everybody knows Ahmed Musa.
Currently, you can't compare. You cannot compare.
Everybody knows it.
Don't let us, guys. Let's move away from this. Don't let us.
No, just this last one. Okay, I'm going to ask you. You said Nigeria pushed the musicians. Are you saying Nigeria is not a footballing nation?
Nigeria is not a footballing nation.
In terms of in what? Let's move on. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on, guys. We leave this to the fans. I'm very sure currently.
Let's go back to our. I'm not answering my question.
We're still having that. I'm very sure currently no club in the English, no club fan base in the EPL, even the traditional top 4 or top 6. Now that we have it, we sign Victor Osimhen and their fans won't be happy.
Yeah,
Come on.
of course.
So let us do.
The football business is you're looking at what the goals he scores on the pitch. I'm talking about.
We're talking about the players' performance.
Because at the end of the day, different things sorry, Toby. Okay. Different things are being considered before you can splash 100 million quid on a player. You have to look at the resale value, does it? Because whether you like it or not,
I feel like they still want to make that money back.
Whether you like it or not, the yardstick that is being measured with African players are different. Age. They have. I know people don't want to talk about it, but it's the truth. Because these guys look like okay, and these guys really
moving away from.
and these guys really.
Liverpool.
It's from Belgium.
It's from Belgium. Who? Does it want the money?
Who is that?
Does
Doesn't want the money.
From Belgium.
It's from Germany. I think
Germany,
it's from Germany. Yes. Doesn't want the money.
Guys, let's move away
you don't
from
want
this
money.
quickly. Something close to it.
I've not answered my question now.
Yeah, we're still coming. Something close to this is we are still in the this scene. We have a case of Michael Olise, right?
Yes.
Yes. So, do you guys think that guy is a one-season wonder?
No,
No, it's not.
it's not.
All right.
It's
So
proven
now
that.
it's proven,
Yes.
It's
and now
proven that.
it's proven it's not. I mean, it's not. Now this is what I'm driving to. If any club in the EPL is going to get that guy, what do you think is going to be the market value right now?
It's going to be expensive. And
I think
rightly
he's
so
portrayed
because
It's already
No,
featuring in the England scene.
rightly so. No, it's not. It's
Yeah, he played now.
French team. French team.
It's
French team. I mean, yeah, French team.
French team. Rightly so because you have to, like I said, you have to look at the off pitch, what it brings. That's very important. Whether you like it or not, football.
pitch?
I will actually
What
support
off
him
pitch?
because
Football
my
is-
Elise is
football
he has created this
business.
kind of
At the end of the
vibe.
day,
Baba, if you don't reach African,
nonchalant vibe that people feel
Baba,
nonchalant.
business. When Juve wanted to sign Ronaldo,
maybe it just turned out to be business now.
Toby,
What market
hold
value?
on,
What
hold on.
market value did
Hold
Manchester
on.
United consider before
Hold on.
they come in for Van Persie?
Hold on.
Van Persie had.
What market value did why market value
I'm saying that
did Fergie had when he signed
African.
Dimitar Berbatov?
Push our people forward.
It's one season. Come
That's
for
why
Van Persie.
our
For
people
Van
run
Persie.
away.
There's
Come
a-
no Mendes.
we
Our
will
African players. They run away to
When
for France.
Mendes-
Why to go for Portugal? That's why.
It's coming crowded.
I'm saying, wait. I'm saying
wanted to-
Africa in a hole. We don't push our this thing. See, that's why everybody around the way. Mbappe, now our BC, now our boys, now no Mendes, now our guys.
That's annoying me the most.
Baba,
Say we know they see them. Before they see them, they
Bukayo
go.
Saka is the one that actually gets to me a lot.
Hold on. Context matters.
If you are pushing our players, if you are pushing our this thing, they will
Let
not
me
stop
talk.
us.
Context matters. Mbappe was not born in Africa. He was born in France.
His family in
It is not.
his father.
They live in France.
His father.
We-
It's different.
You can play for Nigeria. You can play for Africa. Sorry, it's not from Nigeria, but you can play for Africa. That's what I'm saying.
It is
That's-
different. When you're born, look, you think it is a very easy transition. It's not.
Guys, quickly, let's move on. Okay, now let's move to the other segment of this show. Let's talk about hype and undervalued and overhyped. We're still taking it from let's take a deep dive. Victor Osimhen. Is it worth the hype, or is it just an overhyped machine, or is it that we are just being sentimental and patronizing because it's just
Nigeria,
it just has this Niger blood?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Because I was just against it now, but you're asking me. The
Obviously, for him, it's
We are
overhyped.
still talking the same conversation we see they go back to. You understand? To me, it's not overhyped. The guy they play, the guy they do everything, the guy they do
What
all that.
I said, okay. Does it have the influence on the locals? It doesn't. You guys are looking at what it brings on the pitch. What does it bring off the pitch?
Brings results.
That's still on the pitch.
It scores goals.
How many shirts has he sold? How many? Before you can splash that chunk of money on a player, what does it bring? Because these people look at the financial aspect. It's not just about the football alone.
I remember last week you said I forgot. I don't want to that guy's name. What's his name again? The guy that went to Liverpool.
Okay, Viets.
I don't want to massacre his name. Say it again.
Florian Viets.
I remember last week when you were saying that this guy is not like Lemmy Yamal. It's not like Neymar. So why are the Liverpool's
150 million.
splash that amount of money that you're spending on it? I'm just saying that I think everybody in the world knows who Osimhen is, right? But this guy, I don't see. I know who he is, boss, because I used to watch German ball, Bundesliga, this thing. I used to watch, but everybody knows who Osimhen is. You understand? So because of the transfer of the this thing, even if you don't know about Osimhen, you hear about Napoli, this thing, then the rumors, this everything. You hear about. You will know about Osimhen. So that Florence. Yeah, that one has not proven that he can do what Osimhen is doing. And I think this is about like nationality.
Yeah.
First of all,
I agree with you.
First of all, I'm still on the same thing. Florian Wirtz is not worth that money. Osimhen is not worth 100 million. Two truths can coexist. And again, Florian Wirtz has made a name. He was part of the team that went unbeaten in the Bundesliga. And the Bundesliga is in the top 5 league in the world. He was voted the best player in the Bundesliga. Osimhen was not voted the best player in Serie A. It was
Africa best player. No, you know Africa.
That's Africa. Does Flavius plays in Africa?
That's what I'm saying now. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying nationality. Because of nationality. That's what I'm saying.
Mixing it up. You said Africa.
If you Osimhen na German now, you know, let's talk.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
No, just one thing. Sorry, just one thing.
Please, let's move on. Let's
Just
move
one
on.
thing. No,
Let's
just
move
one
on,
thing.
guys.
No, I just want to wrap up what I said.
60 seconds.
You don't. Yeah, 60 seconds. Thank you. The comparison is flawed. You can't say Osimhen. You can't use Osimhen, African best player to judge Flavius. They don't play in the same continent. You can only compare that. You can only make that comparison if we are comparing two African players. Where they play in Europe, where they both played in Europe, and where they both play in Europe, one was voted the best player in his league. The other was not voted the best player in his league. Thank you.
I cannot have this fallacy. Let me have try statement.
No, I'm not trying to win. I'm just trying to.
Let me try and summarize everything I'm trying to say this morning.
Okay.
I'm saying Osimhen, because of his nationality, because he's an African player, that's why the people are ridiculing him. And it pains me that one of his blood, or one of his people, are still putting, as if saying that stuff. You understand? I'm not trying to shame anybody here, but I'm not saying that you should not be saying it because you're African. You understand? But I'm saying that if this guy is from England or this thing, Spain, you understand? We will not be having this conversation.
Yeah.
You understand? Even Morata or people that are not this thing, they don't have heads.
Okay.
What are name?
Let's go.
No, you know.
All right. Let's get into it. Every week, we are in this segment. We talk underrated or overhyped. So we want to have a player spotlight. This week, we're going to talk about Federico Di Marco of Inter Milan. He's a left wing back, a full back. 6 goals, 8 assists in the 2023-2024 Serie A season, and I quite felt just like I was just talking, something just struck like I felt. At times where these players plays matters as well.
Yes.
No, Inter Milan won the league, and their TV rights was just about, I guess, £88 million or something like that. I don't know if anyone who saw this. And the EPL side that got relegated got about like 132.
120. I saw it. Southampton.
Yeah, Southampton.
Yes.
So this and all this will always comes to play. That's why you always see because we know these guys, even if their performance is not even up to par with other players playing in other league. And that's why we could question the Italian Serie A player of the season. What's that guy name again? Scott McTominay. I quite felt if that has been the guy we see in the EPL week in, week out, and he had that great performance.
Yes.
Declan Rice, of course, Declan Rice, hype of this season. No, I'm going there. Declan Rice's hype of this season was the free kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one against Madrid.
It was a free kick.
He Stalked Rice
Yes.
after that game.
After that game. And from there it became, Rice.
Yeah.
I'm very sure if any club wants to get Rice at Arsenal now, Arsenal is going to tell them to bring something around 200.
Yes.
So, we're talking about
the market's off and on.
Yeah. So I still want to talk about this. Now let's talk about Di Marco. Of course, we saw Di Marco was solid for Inter Milan against Bayern, against Barca. Although I don't know the Di Marco we saw at the final. It was a different ball game entirely.
No, the whole Inter team were so bad. Not just Di Marco.
5-0 in the final.
All right.
Not just Di Marco, they were so
If Zinchenko played like this, how would it have been?
Is Di Marco even hyped? People don't talk about him.
We don't talk about him like
People talk about Dumfries more than they talk about Di Marco.
Imagine.
He's not even over.
Is he overhyped now, or is under?
He's
under
never been
spotlight?
hyped.
He's not. He's just there.
He's not.
So that means if he's not overhyped, then he's underrated.
No, he's not underrated. He's just there. Let's use that phrase. Just there.
He's just there.
Just there.
Idris, what do you have to say to this?
He's also just there. He's there.
That means he's underrated. If he's not getting the hype.
He's not underrated.
If he's not getting the
He's
hype.
not underrated. This guy is working. The guy is doing his.
Oh, he's good, but
he's showing his.
I don't know. He has never been in the big talking points.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, he has never I think Dumfries is playing. He's also playing at he's right back, left back. I've seen. So right back. So and people are mentioning his name. So no, the guy is just normal.
All right. Next up on the hot seat, Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice. One golden boy, the other is cooking. So which
Jude Bellingham. don't even try and say anything.
Jude Bellingham, who?
Declan Rice?
I would. Jude Bellingham.
You
Bellingham.
don't even
Jude
think about
Bellingham.
it. Jude Bellingham.
No,
Bellingham will not
you
play
have to
anything.
think about it.
Jude Bellingham will not play anything against Arsenal.
No, I feel like
Bottom and away was absent.
he was, but Jude Bellingham would still turn up.
Jude
Bellingham, a player will get out.
proving.
Yeah.
Don't prove.
Okay,
Wait,
wait, Chill, this over, no.
What's
See,
the
this
Declare
overhyped,
is
this
don't
overhyped,
because
and,
he come
this
on this
overhyped and underhyped. What about Job Bellingham? Is he overhyped or underhyped?
Who is that?
Jude Bellingam's brother.
Of course, I know. Who is that?
You sure it's
Where
not
is he?
overhyped?
You know, vibe. It from he went from he was at Sunderland before.
Yeah, Sunderland, yeah.
He went to.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
Why is he overhyped or underhyped? Or Job Bellingham?
Joe,
Yeah.
No vibed.
hasn't been hyped. I think he's been overshadowed by
Yeah.
his brother.
Yeah,
People talk about him because of
His brother, right?
Jude. Were you
overhyped?
were you
I wasn't the one
when
to
trying to
ask-
listen
I
to me
wasn't
or
the one to
trying
ask
to
a question.
tackle me?
I wasn't the one to ask a question.
All right, guys. We've talked about being hyped, not overhyped. How about players that they were like lost gems? I mean, maybe we talked about the likes of Eden Hazard. They lost. Maybe they are hidden gems or forgotten stars, or we can even just call them forgotten stars.
Yeah, forgotten stars.
Yes. Yeah, underrated ballers and call out those that are still getting camera time when their boots have gone cold. So I want to talk about Dele Alli. Where did the flare go? Donny van de Beek. Football witnessed how good this guy is, and all of a sudden this guy just went off. I can't even forget Felipe Coutinho.
But I bet, it wasn't not the one that was Ajax that came to Man United.
Yes.
That came to Man United.
Yeah.
This guy spoiled his career now. It wasn't Ten Hag. That spoiled his career.
Okay, I want to ask that. Is being underrated is it just being inconsistent, or it's just that you're not really good, or you don't get noticed?
You're not really good, but you get noticed.
Idris, what do you have to say to this?
I think you say you're not really that good. If you are really that good, you'll be talked about a lot, no matter how.
You're not really good,
Not really good.
but you get noticed.
All right.
By chance.
Quickly, guys, let's talk about buy or sell.
By yourself.
Yeah. So, which player do you wish your club sells? Which player do you wish your club buy? Then we round it up from there.
If I was I'm a Man City fan as usual.
Yes.
So
Want to buy, want to sell.
want to buy, I would buy Gyökeres. I want him to play behind Haaland as an attacking midfielder because I can see he likes scoring goals. So having 2 goal machines would be actually good. And want to sell, I would, for Gyökeres to come, I would sell Gundogan.
Lekan.
As a Man United fan, I need the very important department that I need now. I need goalkeeping. And I need the left back. I need someone at the left back. I need people left back. I need that guy, that Nuno Mendes. No, I'm just saying it's like fantasy now. And I need Nuno Mendes. I need one person at my midfield. I need Vietnam. I waiting to call him. I need them too.
All right, I'm going to call my shot then.
So who will you sell?
Who you sell?
Who will I sell?
Who will you sell?
How many you want
You
buy?
mentioned 3 players, so you have to sell 3.
I want to sell Oana.
One,
You
obviously.
should be going.
Obviously.
I want to sell personally.
Nah, just one.
No, he said
He
3.
mentioned 3, so maybe we
So I
see the
said
other
3.
3 we want to say.
So personally, I don't like that guy, Ugarte.
Bugatti.
And Garnacho should be going.
Garnacho.
Should be going.
All right, for me, I'll just sell Ateta and I'll buy Eddie Howe, Newcastle United manager.
What about you?
Me? I've said it before now.
No.
No, I said it before. I said Emi Martinez.
Martinez.
I've said it before. I was the first person who.
All right, guys, that's it about Football Yarn episode 22 this time around. Guys, any closing shots as we move on?
Well, it's good to be here again, and I want you guys to follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, where we grow together. I don't like the words fans, I like the word supporters, because I believe fans are like people that follow people mindlessly. But if you're a supporter, you know the reason why you're following. So you guys give us a follow, hit the follow button, engage, listen. Don't worry, now football we dey talk for you, we know the needs.
Guys, my fellows don't talk so that's what it be. Follow us, we like you, we love you. We too, don't worry. Why? I'll pass that for you.
Yeah, keep supporting us and we'll keep serving you. You can, catch us on our X page, on our TikTok, Instagram, AudioMark, Spotify, Apple, anywhere in the world.
Name it.
Name it. YouTube. That's one of the most important pages to follow us on because we'll be dropping the full videos of our our podcast on YouTube. So guys, just keep supporting us and I'll keep serving you. Thank you.
Bye, guys.